Hey all, this is Urson. Welcome back to another preview for our next Civs series. In the wake of that abrupt ending to our Vietnam TSL, as sad as that was, I gotta say I did have a great time with that one, so we're gonna take it back. We're gonna scale it down just a little bit to try a couple new things here, just so we can get through a couple of new series before Civ 6 comes out this October. Can you believe it? That's so soon. Crazy. Anyway, what the hell am I talking about? So, next series, I've been planning to do this for a little bit because I've been doing a lot of kind of focus series at the Scandi Melee. We had the North American First Nations free-for-all. We had a couple themed series, so this is going to be in along of those lines. In particular, this is going to be an African free-for-all, actually. A bunch of really cool African civs we haven't seen before. Because obviously we've seen a couple, about 6 or 5 or so, with the TSLs that we've done, but we haven't really focused on that continent much, so we're going to do it now. We're going to be running the Scrambled Continents Africa map with a bunch of really cool new African civs that came out. There have been a bunch coming out recently, so I'm kind of excited to bring them to you. And this is probably like a month late from when they came out, more or less, or more, but, you know, recent as far as Civ 5 goes. So, I also wanted to showcase the Prehistoric Era mod, but turns out, after I playtested it a bunch, it's not really suited to Immortal difficulty or higher difficulties, basically. I think anytime the AI gets a tech advantage. And I mean, for a couple reasons, and B, it doesn't lead to very interesting gameplay early on. It's a really immersive thing, I guess, in the sense that it takes a long time to do anything, but for a series, not really great. Effectively, what happens is the AI gets like 4 or 5 free techs on Immortal, and the problem is the Prehistoric Era mod that continues, and the issue would be that basically you have 120 turns on standard speed, okay, to research the next tech where you get a unit that may be half competitive, that's half strength, the ones the AIs already have. And they basically have units for about 120 plus turns. They have units that are 3 times stronger than you, that can run in, kill all your shit, and take your city before you can do anything. So not exactly keyed on Immortal play. I think it's king that there's no AI advantages. Go nuts and try the Prehistoric Era mod, but it's not really appropriate for this. So instead what I did was I'm going to run Future Worlds and Enlightenment Era because we had that running on Geth, we never got there, and I figured now would be a good time to explore the Future Worlds mod and see what it's got to offer. Future Worlds does not play well, though, at all with tack turns or enhanced eras. Anything that changes the era duration and alters the production speed, it does not play well with. So we'll play it on standard so we can actually get into the new cool information era stuff. But anyway, that's kind of the basic background setup we're going to be running, but now, good friends, we're going to be running about 12 civs because I like it a little more crowded, and the Scrambled Continents maps, even though they're going to be on standard-sized maps, they're really big. They're really big. So 12 civs is actually a pretty interesting kind of game. So we're going to do it that way. So, who are we playing in Africa? Well, let's start from the top. Ali ibn al-Hassan, and if I mispronounce every single one of these, I am very sorry. And this is one of those challenges for my inability to understand any African or Middle Eastern languages particularly well. So, of Kilwa, the Kilwa Sultanate of the Swahili traders. Unique ability, increased gold bonus from meeting a city-state. The bonus enhanced if first, and after discovering guilds. Those two things likely will not happen at the same time, but at least there's a way to keep that bonus going. +1 food from merchant specialist, which is going to be really interesting. That, I'll see how he grows. There is the Dao, which is a naval unit. It's a caravel replacement, and it's basically an heal outside of friend authority. It has supply. It's good. No problem. It's not a bad thing. Also a Coral Port, which is a harbor replacement, if I don't miss my guess. Exactly right. +5% food for every international trade route departing, and the usual stuff applies. So, kind of food-focused, gold-focused, and can explore with ships and survive. Not bad. Go exploration. If you don't, I'm going to be sad. Or commerce, do that too. I'm going to keep scrolling. No, I'm kidding. Next one. Awolowo of Nigeria, the giant of Africa. Not him, I think that's the UA. Gain a boost of food and faith equal to the amount of citizens in a city whenever a citizen is born in that city. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good faith early. Upon discovering biology, uncleared marsh tiles within Nigerian territory have a chance to become oil. That sounds strong. The unique unit here is a knight replacement called a Yan Lifida. Somewhat more expensive. It starts with cover, which is neat. It also gives you the ability to increase city growth when garrisoned. Based on number of promotions it has received. Cool. And it can be bought for faith with holy warriors. So yeah, the faith kind of synergizes there. I like that. And there's the Ugboelu, which is a fighter replacement. Yep, bingo. 10% combat strength for each declaration of friendship begins with Bombard. So that's pretty interesting. That could get pretty strong if everyone's friends. If people are pissed, though, hopefully we'll get a lot of people angry at Nigeria. All right, next. Oh boy, Kambarantama of Burundi. And the unique ability is, seriously? Ubugabire. Let's go with that. Mounted units can repair pillage tiles. That's pretty cool. Workers may be expended to hurry production of military units in non-occupied cities. That's pretty cool. Late game, something to do with your workers, right? And plus 1% gold in the capital for each great person expended. This sounds kind of like a bit of a snowball mechanic, which could get really crazy. They might be rolling in cash late game. All right. The Ganwa is a unique knight replacement because everything is. Medieval mounted era unit, we know that. Medieval era mounted unit, try that again. Starts with medic and heals for units, yep, and generates gold when killing enemies. So kind of a bounty system, kind of like what you normally get for finishing honor. So that's pretty strong. I like that. And 5% attack against fortified units for every farm being worked by the capital. Given that you should always work farms, this could be very, very strong indeed once knights start coming around. Yeah, some of the names of these unique promotions. Oh, goddamn. Ruta Ganzawa Rugamba. All right. The Microfinance Initiative is a unique stock exchange replacement. That's like the first, I think, stock exchange replacement we've ever seen. That's pretty cool. Plus 1 gold and 33% gold. No Emergent Specialist slots. Ha-ha! But you get plus 1 gold from farms. Rising to plus 2 after globalization. Goddamn! And it's unlike electronics. That's later. But that's really strong, again, because you always work farms. So that's really good. That's kind of like the Lenin decision. Whew, that'd be pretty good. All right. Anyway, onward. Next on the list is Eri of the Nri. The Harmony of Ani's unique ability. No war with civs that share your religion until Industrial Era. Okay. During peacetime, may spend faith to influence city-states which share your religion. Cool. And receive a free Mburichi after your pantheon is founded. So what is a Mburichi? Mburichi is a great merchant specialist, a replacement. Aside from the usual, you can spread your religion up to 2 times. So again, kind of like a quasi-great prophet. Also convert any barbarian units to faith when it moves to an adjacent tile. Interesting. Okay. I like that. And it takes damage from these conversions. That's pretty neat. It's kind of a weird take on the Germany thing. Transmuting barbarians into faith. All right, I'll take it. Bronzecaster Forge replacement can be built anywhere, so you don't need to be in range of iron. When constructed, converts all sources of iron within 2 tiles into copper. Huh. All right. So forcing luxes, that's interesting. Genseric, the Vandals, yes, they were actually in Northern Africa for a good long time and giving the Romans hell there. So all melee naval units gain a combat bonus against cities, which is dangerous triremes early, because you know how much the AI spams them, and earn gold when attacking cities. So combat Coastal Raider. Raise coastal cities instantly. Don't be on the coast when he's around. Alan Cavalry is a unique replacement of the Horseman. It ignores terrain penalties when moving, which is huge. It's like a scout cav. That's sick. Settlers beginning their turn on the same tile begin with +2 movement, so quickly dropping cities in far locations. Very scary dude, actually. And the Trihemiola, which is a trireme replacement, as I could check. Bingo. Begins with prize ships and targeting. So that's kind of scary. That's kind of scary. You can capture units. It can attack cities better. Wow. This guy is going to be scary early. Hopefully he'll run out of steam or he'll just murder like 20 people quickly. We'll see. Or maybe it'll be us. Who knows? So next is Hannibal of Carthage. The 104. During peacetime, military units increase production when garrisoned. Units may cross mountains after the first Shofet is earned, taking 50 HP damage if they end and turn a mountain. So this is kind of like the old Carthaginian bonus with crossing the mountain. Shofet is like their great general. And this is neat, the garrisoning of military units giving production in peacetime, which is always nice. Give the African Forest Elephant. This is standard, effectively, from the baseline Carthage, the Firaxis version of Carthage. And the Shofet is a unique general. Basically, if you disembark it, it becomes Great Admiral. And effectively, it causes friendly units beginning in the same or adjacent tiles, so within that one tile and the 6 surrounding it, to ignore zone of control for that turn. And enemy cities within 2 tiles take extra damage. These are sick good. So pretty neat all around. What else do we have? We have Mansa Musa of Mali. City connections generate +1 faith. Great prophets may visit a friendly foreign holy city to generate a one-time gold bonus. We have a unique Sofa archery unit replacement. It replaces a crossbow. It is basically a crossbow with medic. It can move after attacking, which is nice. And it's just a little bit weaker, I think, than the baseline crossbow. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Last but not least, we also have the treasury, which is a mint replacement. Each source of gold and silver and salt gives you +2 gold. Provides golden age points based on your total gold reserve. So, if you're rich, you get golden age. Stay rich, my friends. Stay thirsty, my friends. All right. Muhammad Hassan, the dervishes. Forts and citadels generate great rider points upon construction and produce +1 faith, but cannot be removed. Oh ho. Mounted units earn special promotions based upon their level. Unique unit here is an anti-aircraft gun replacement. Hell yeah. And it requires dynamite. Weaker than the unit replaces, available earlier, and Cav may upgrade to this because he is mounted on something. May fortify and benefit from defensive terrain bonuses, which is always strong with a cavalry type unit. And receives a combat bonus when stacked with a great rider, believe it or not. So, fascinating that. But I do like an upgrade to Cav. It's not bad. Not bad. The Kalkad. You have to have an arsenal, so this is basically a military base replacement. All non-air units trained in the city receive free experience equal to the city's faith output. So make sure you're generating 25 faith, you get 25 free experience, which is really, really strong. All right, Mwinyi of Tanzania, and the unique abilities Mziruksa. +1% gold in the capital for each social policy unlocked. This seems like another kind of gold stacking Civ. There's going to be a lot of rich Civ in this game, I think. +20% gold in the capital and +10% in all other cities upon selecting an ideology. Are you shitting me? How much? What? An additional 5% for each major Civ. Dude, there's going to be some rich Civs this game. Ha! I didn't realize how strong that was. God damn. All right. We also have a Wajinga. It's a Lancer replacement. It's a mounted unit. Starts with Formation 1, which is the flanking bonus. Survivalism 1, which is the defense in enemy territory. He gets an additional attack in rough terrain. Wow, that sounds strong as hell. I wonder if he keeps those promotions moving up to the U1. That would be sick. And the Coffee Auctioneer. Stock exchange replacement. Late game money replacements. I like this. This seems to be a common theme here. Standard stock exchange benefits and additionally generates +1 tourism, +1 gold from plantations, and any edible resources. I wonder if that works with more luxuries. I'd be curious to see if chocolate sets that off. And +1 culture from jungle tiles. Tanzania sounds like money, money, money. Money! If you like that sort of thing. We will be playing Zimbabwe. Nyatsimba Mutoda. And the totemic lineage unique ability. Production spent on buildings and wonders contribute toward the establishment of a new clan lineage. When the building is completed, each clan lineage provides a trade slot and a cumulative bonus. So I'm not sure how this works exactly, which is part of the reason why I'm playing this guy. I kind of want to see what the clan lineages work like and act like, so that'll be fun. We have a Gano Axeman, which is a longsword replacement. Basically, it's more expensive to gain experience whenever a city grows or claims a new tile. So, more or less, it's harder to build. It still takes an iron, but it gets experience when cities grow. That's not bad. Have a bunch of these dudes sitting around, even if you're not at war, and they get strong. Lastly, for this particular Civ, we have a castle replacement. Gives you +1 defensive strength for every international trade route from the city. There's a lot of tradeful and money-based stuff in these African Civs. It's pretty neat. And also provides plus culture and production for every 5 defense strength of the city. So building these early would be nice. Nice culture and production boost. Always a good decision for the Zimbabwe. All right. Onward and upward. We're still looking at Urwabugiri of Rwanda. Unique ability of Ubu Hake. 2% building production and +1 food in all cities per different type of tile improvement directly adjacent to the capital. Variety is the spice of life, it would seem. +1% gold per improved hill tile in the range of a city. So again, gold stacking. Yeah, it's a common theme. Abiru. It is a great profit replacement apparently. Gains a permanent 10% boost to randomly selected yield in the capital whenever one is expended. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, so do faith early. Is there something synergized to generate faith early? Let's look. Courthouse replacement. Standard courthouse benefits additionally provides +4 happiness built in cities founded by Rwanda. Okay, so you can build this in your own cities, it would seem. And yields +2 food and 1 culture. These are really strong. Holy crap. Imagine if you take police state with this as +7 for this one building. That's pretty good too, man. All these civs sound so good. I don't know, but I'm going to stick with Zimbabwe. I want to see how those totemic lineages work out. Anyway, next one. Saif bin Sultan of Oman. A chain of the earth. Domestic sea trade routes yield gold when connected to a conquered city. So conquer them, send them food or production, and you gain gold. Naval units gain 10% combat bonus against cities for every 10 gold per turn. So again, gold focused. Gold focused. We have a Bagla. Effectively, this is a galleon replacement. Yep, it would seem that way. Gains additional movement and sight, and begins with +1 additional experience for every 3 net gold produced by the Empire. So again, gold focused to make everything better. The Mina, yet again, a harbor replacement, causes damage to enemy naval units ending their turn next to the city. That's not that strong because rarely do you leave units in range of a city, especially not next to it, but you know, we'll try it. We'll give it a go. And 5% naval unit production for every trade route departing the city. That's probably very strong. That guy could be scary naval, just like Genseric. Genseric will be stronger early. So we'll see how these shake out, so to speak. And that'll be all. So tune in next time to see how the battle for Africa goes, how our 12 civs fight over the massive continent that will be there, and I will be bringing that to you next time. Hope you're looking forward to it. I am too. I am Benurse. See you next time. Till then.